Today I am watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 3, Episode 22, Part 2 of the season finale. I'm very nervous to find out what's going to happen with the mayor and his ascension plan. Faith escaped on that truck. She's still injured. Angel is battling this poison from the arrow that Faith shot him with. All we really know is that the mayor is going to become a giant demon. He's going to become a full demon, but then at least he can be killed in that demon form. So that's a tiny bit of hope, I guess. I've really loved the series so far. It's bittersweet to have it ending because I've just been my favorite season so far. But thank you so much for sharing and this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And if you want to have a say in what movies or TV shows I watch, be sure to join Patreon. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel and check back often for more awesome content. She's just leaving the sword up there. We know the only time the Sunnydale police are involved is when Buffy is nearby, and if the police find a bloody sword with her fingerprints on it. Oh, hello, Mr. Mayor.
We have to find them. Put everyone on it. Do it now.
Is he gonna delay his ascension? Oh god, okay, there we go. Well, Faith's plan to cause a delay for Buffy may have backfired.
He said that there was something about a fight, and he's leaving the country.
Oh, bye, Wesley. See you never.
It's just such a Buffy thing to do.
It's not about you.
She's always thinking of herself.
Says you. Oh, that looks horrible and infected. That's not who you think it is. Oh no. Oh no, this is gonna get spicy.
I was wrong. I need you.
I'm chalking this up to fever dreams.
You mean you need Buffy?
There we go.
Yes, right. Willow.
Where is she?
She'll be back soon.
Okay, yeah, so he's not leaving. He's like, I need you. I was wrong. And good night. We'll see if that fever dream comes true.
Everything's coming apart. And
All she wants to do is get freaky.
in some ways, this is the best night of my life.
Best.
The best.
Oh my. End of the world or not, these two are gonna smooch their way forever.
To live.
What do I?
Drink.
Buffy, no. I don't think this is like a casual drink situation, or they would have just done this at the start.
It's the only way.
Get away.
It'll save you.
And kill you. Yeah.
You die. I can't. Angel, the blood of a Slayer is the only cure.
Yeah, but how much of it?
It is never over. I won't let you die. Drink.
Oh god, that's rude. I don't like where this is going at all. Stop punching him. Oh, that's a scary face. Oh no 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 no. Oh god. How much? He's gonna kill her. He's gonna kill Buffy. Oh god, he's drinking her blood, and he said like Slayer blood is supposed to be particularly hard to resist. Oh god. Oh, don't kill her. They should have had a safe word or something before they started this. She's gonna bonk him. Oh god, okay. What? Doesn't she have to drink blood to become a vampire? Oh my. Angel, it's too much, man. It's too much.
I need some help. She's lost a lot of blood.
What happened?
She needs blood.
Well, I'm a vampire and I drained her blood.
Let us work. The phone. Right out there.
Yeah, did Buffy temporarily get some of Angel's strength when she like squished that helmet and kicked that table over? I don't know.
Hannigan. Damage to the kidneys is repairable, but the head trauma.
Oh, of course, who's in the same hospital? Faith.
I'm sorry, sir, but there's almost no chance that she's ever going to regain consciousness.
I knew she was alive. Well, by machines it sounds like, but still. No! Oh my god. Come on, Buffy, you have to wake up! You're just gonna kill her right here in the hospital? Come on!
For a world of pain. Misery loves company, young man, and I'm looking to share that with you and your whore.
Oh, bye.
But there will be a short intermission. Don't want to miss the second act.
Is that foreshadow?
I'll be there.
Okay, well, it seems like he's cured at least. Obviously, that also means that Buffy is now in the hospital.
Better go, Angel. We'll watch over.
I don't want
The sun will be up soon.
It's just constantly conflicted because Angel didn't want to do it, obviously. They didn't have any other choice. If they had known that Faith was still...
Somebody leaves town.
Let's find out how Buffy's doing.
If they had known that Faith was in the hospital or, you know, could get to her in some way, maybe things would have been different, but...
Take care of themselves.
I'm guessing they're dreaming?
Riddles. Sorry. It's my head, a lot of new stuff.
Yeah, they're like dream walking together.
Not gonna. It's yours.
I can't use all of this.
Yeah, they had like a moment of, you know, friendliness almost, and, you know, we're talking, and, oh, it just sucks that it's only in dreams. Oh. She's like, I know I put you here, but I still hate that, you know, she still hates she's the one who's responsible for it, and she didn't want it to be this way.
For what?
War.
Perfect time after significant blood loss. Oh my gosh, well, I'm glad she's okay. Party like it's 1999.
That's the basic plan. So, am I crazy?
Well, of course, we don't get to know what the plan is.
I personally don't think it's possible to come up with a crazier plan.
We attacked the mayor with hummus.
That's a crazy plan.
Just keeping things in perspective.
Does he have a rare chickpea allergy?
And here's the mind-numbing fear. What do I have to do?
Do you remember any of your military training from when you became soldier?
Oh, Halloween episode throwback.
Rocket launch, you're not gonna get it done. I mean, it took a volcano to kill one of these things last time.
Do we have a volcano on hand?
Before or after you put her in a coma?
After.
Oh.
His weakness.
Right.
That he cares about Faith?
We'll attack him with germs.
Great. We'll get him cornered and then you can sneeze on him.
No, we'll get a
Killer attack of the sneeze. Oh god.
It doesn't even have to be real. We can just get a box that says Ebola on it and, chase him.
To where? Where are you gonna chase him to?
If I need someone to scream like a woman, I'll give you a call.
I'm not here for the council.
Oh?
Just tell me how I can help.
Why couldn't we have had this attitude 3 episodes ago?
Speaks to every one of us. I mean, heck, I've been working on it for 100 years. Better be good.
He just like breathy laugh.
Darkness will follow.
How are they avoiding the sun?
Night.
An eclipse.
Standard procedure for an ascension.
Oh.
Volcano detail.
I think we can work it out.
Fun with chemistry. Xander said he should be able to get the materials.
Baking soda and vinegar? That we're going for that kind of volcano?
Fold, I want to weaken now. And boys, let's watch the swearing.
It's a weird request when it's the end of the world. It was interesting to have them like both planning their world domination. Like cutting to the mayor and cutting to Buffy, both of their like strategic plans.
You got a sec?
Why are they packing up the library?
Might be needed or wanted.
Oh my, such words. Oh my, Wesley. That's an awkward kiss. That's awkward. That's so uncomfortable to watch. Oh god, what is he doing? World's most awkward kiss goes to... Oh, and they're back at it. All right, they clearly didn't slow him down.
Good luck in England.
Yes.
Right, okay, goodbye. Yeah, it was just a goodbye kiss.
Are you sure?
I sound pretty sure, don't I?
Yeah.
That's usually helpful. Yeah, sounding confident.
How long till graduation?
A little while.
Oh my. Enough time for some spicy scenes?
So, are we sure that everyone's good with their
I'm
positions?
not gonna say goodbye.
He's still leaving?
When we get through this, I'm just gonna go.
Oh, God. Well, goodbye would be impossible also, but still.
Understand.
I thought after that he was gonna stay. Yeah, like, how would you even begin to say goodbye? I mean, that's awful that he's just gonna pick up and leave and not say anything, but still, oh my gosh.
Richard Wilkins III. I saw that gesture. You see me after graduation.
Yeah, right. What a ridiculous person.
Should we fight?
It's like, well, if the world's gonna die, I want to get one more in there.
It doesn't just mean your circumstances change. It means you do. You ascend to a higher level.
There we go. That's his trigger word.
Nothing will ever be the same. Nothing.
I'm surprised he hasn't referenced Webster's dictionary. Nothing will ever be the same. Yeah, he's not wrong about that.
As we look back on,
Caps off, swords out. Let's get this done.
it has begun.
He's like, I knew I shouldn't have had that third bowl of chili.
It's a little sooner than I expected. I had this whole section on civic.
That's way too much. That's way too much, man. You're playing End of the World. Why are you giving...
Skip to the big finish.
Oh, God, it's happening. Oh, see you later, close. Oh, my God. Oh, it's definitely bigger. Cheese and rice. But now they can kill it at least? They can kill him in demon form? What is that sound? Oh, here comes his vampire goons. Where's that gold umbrella, Buffy? Now's the time. Oh! What? The whole class is armed? Yes, I love it. Yes.
Flame units!
Flame units, go! It's a whole it's just an orchestrated dance. Yeah, get 'em!
First wave! Fire!
I love it. Oh, man. Yeah, I was like, how is Buffy gonna take this down? It's an interesting graduation, and everybody seems to be on board. I mean, also their lives are at risk. Well, one casualty. Oh, flaming bow and arrows, yes! They're just like conducting this, you know, they got flames, they got bow and arrows, everything. They're ready. Chop, 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 karate choppy! I love a good flamethrower. Damn thing's always faulty though. Oh, bye!
This is not orderly. This is not discipline.
Can we lose that guy?
My campus, buddy.
Get him the chops.
Quiet, I mean.
Yes, thank you, bye!
Get the kids!
Ah, yes, this huge mob of everybody, I love it. It makes such a big difference, obviously, and then the pressure's off Buffy. They've got, oh, God. Strength in numbers. Yeah, get him.
You guys are the right place.
Just this all-out battle between good and evil. Oh, yeah, Cordelia, okay. You gotta save Wesley. If the principal was still around, he'd be very upset with you destructing public property. Whoa! Not the precious library. Oh, this is where they cleared out all the books? It's a trap, isn't it? Yes. I was wondering what those bags were. Explosives? Oh gosh. Bye! Yes! Amazing! That's one way to leave school behind. Burn it to the ground. Oh, the clock tower!
I ferreted this out of the wreckage. It may not interest you, but
Oh, her diploma.
I'd say you earned it.
Oh, so sweet.
Predestination, one might say.
Fire bad, tree pretty.
Yes, very important words. Yes. Aw, he did show up. Aw, man. This is goodbye. Just longing and staring from the shadows. Yeah, he's like, I just want her to know that I'm okay, basically, but now I'm leaving. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I thought he was gonna stay after everything, and I don't know what the show's gonna be like without him.
Not the battle. High school.
That's fair. They're on to college now.
And we're done.
You're like, okay, and that's all the memories we need to keep of this. Bye.
That is so cool.
They'll definitely have a memorable graduation. Horrifying and violent, but memorable. Yeah, all their signed yearbooks are now charred. Oh man. The future is ours! Unless you're eaten by the mayor. So that was my first time watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 3, Episode 22, Part 2 of the season finale, and they definitely went out with a bang as we saw them literally blow up the school at the end. Just a crazy season overall. I'm curious and worried and excited all at the same time to see what season 4 will bring. Please no spoilers, but I've really enjoyed this season so far. So many good episodes, and I feel like this show is just getting better and better. We found out that Faith is in a coma. I don't know what her fate will be, if she's going to stay in a coma, if they will reference her character ever again, if she will pass away. I don't know. When Buffy and Faith are in the hospital at the same time, and Buffy goes to check on Faith and kisses her forehead, and it was just, I felt like such a good way of capturing the conflicted relationship they have and how Buffy is the one who put her there. She's responsible for putting her in this coma, but is also being sweet towards her. And I know she doesn't want to be the one hurting Faith, but she didn't feel like she had a choice, obviously. And even when they have that shared dream experience, Faith ends up being the one who helps Buffy conquer the mayor and tells her to go, you know, for where his humanity is, basically, which is Faith. Faith is his weak link, the one thing he seemed to genuinely care about, which I didn't think was possible. I thought he was just gonna toss her aside, basically, once this ascension happened. It seems like he genuinely was concerned about her, and it was bittersweet because it felt like the scene between them, they were being, you know, civil to each other, and even the way Faith was dressed differently, and now Buffy is wearing leather. It just reminded me of like previous episodes before all of this happened, before Faith went bad, basically, and the two of them were still very different people, but, you know, seemed to be fighting on the same side, and then obviously all of that went up in smoke. I think it'd be interesting to see a return of Faith's character. She's obviously done some terrible, terrible things, but at the same time, it's the only other Slayer Buffy knows. Obviously, Kendra from previous seasons is gone. That dynamic is something we don't get as a viewer if Faith isn't around, even if it is as a foe. So it'd be interesting to see Faith come back and somehow try and work together again with Buffy. I don't know, but yeah, I hope this isn't the last we see of her character. I feel like season 4 is going to bring some big changes, both for the cast that's involved, and I don't really know who will still be there. We know that obviously Buffy and Willow are going to the Sunnydale Community College nearby. I'm not sure what Xander's plan is, if he is going to travel, where Oz is going to go to school, what Cordelia is going to do. We know obviously stuff with her family was not going great, and then we saw her and Wesley kiss in this episode as well, and with Angel leaving, where's he going to go? It was just so painful because I thought after Buffy let him drink from her and they were able to save him that he was going to stay. I thought maybe they had bonded over that horrifying experience and he was going to stay. And even when we see him confess that to Willow, that he made a mistake, he doesn't want to go, he wants to stay. And unfortunately, Buffy doesn't hear that message as he's in like a fever dream. And then when he's cured and is back to his normal self, he says, no, I'm still leaving. Like, I'm not even going to say goodbye. And then we see him show up and just kind of stare at each other across the parking lot, and I feel like even though nothing was said, they said everything they needed to say, if that makes sense. And I know Angel has his spin-off show as well, so I'm curious to find out in the next season if he will be in any episodes, if it'll be completely done. I don't know if they were just trying to capitalize on the success of Buffy at the time, and they're like, well, let's give Angel his own show. I'm usually pretty skeptical of spin-offs because they're usually not as strong as the original show, but I'm very curious to see what Angel's storyline would be. I hope he comes back for a few episodes. I feel like Buffy would be devastated if she never sees him again ever, and this is completely the end. I feel like that's way too final. I don't think that would happen, and she obviously still cares about him, but the fact that he's leaving is obviously going to put a huge hole in her life and in her heart. He didn't say where he was going, and I'm guessing that's because he doesn't want Buffy to try and follow her, or maybe he doesn't even know where he's going to go yet, but Buffy sometimes sees him in her dreams, so I wonder if she'll have a dream and somehow be able to track him down, or if she'll just leave him alone because he's the one who left and she wants to respect that choice. But yeah, it's hard for me to think that this is the end of them completely, because they've been through so much together, and like I said, I feel like they'll always care about each other no matter what. Wesley says he's going back to the UK now because he's like, I'm not Buffy's watcher, she's not following orders from the council anymore, she's doing her own thing, and if there's no job for him to be there as a watcher, obviously they don't need another librarian. So I don't know what that means for him and Cordelia, if she's going to go with him, if he's going to stay somehow for her and try and live in Sunnydale and do some other line of work. I have no idea. So yeah, I'm very curious to see what the two of them will be up to in the next season, or if Wesley will even be in the next season, or if this is his last. He said goodbye. We know he's leaving the country and that's the end of it. We did get to see Cordelia actually kill a vampire in this episode, which I wasn't expecting, but it was nice to see her finally get involved, and she's been more involved in the second half of this season after everything with her and Xander obviously calmed down a bit. So I'm glad they kept her involved. I was hoping there would be some flashbacks, or when Buffy comes home for school breaks to visit, there would be some scenes in the library again, but obviously that's not happening since the mayor's demonic body busted through the library, and then they also blew it up and filled the library full of explosives. So I feel like that's out of the plan unless they rebuild it somehow, but again, that seems very excessive. This felt very much like, we're done with high school, we're done with this situation, basically we're gonna blow it up. I'm glad Giles was able to save Buffy's diploma and give it to her, and again, he just seems like such a proud father figure for her. And actually, that reminds me, where was Buffy's actual dad for this? Do you think he would have not shown up at her high school graduation? I know she sent her mom away, and I'm glad Joyce actually stayed away, even though I'm sure she missed her daughter's graduation, but where was Buffy's actual dad for all of this? It definitely felt like a bittersweet end, just because it's going to be so many changes and so many new things. I'm anticipating the next season to be mostly taking place at the Sunnydale Community College campus instead of the high school. Now, obviously, we've graduated on to college. That's my prediction. So maybe there'll be a new library there for Giles to work at. I hope everybody comes back for the next season. Xander made it. He didn't die. I don't know what that line was, to just terrify the audience or something. Snyder was the second principal to be eaten alive at the school, as obviously we saw with the hyena episode previously, and this time Principal Snyder gets full on chomped by the demon mayor monster, and I did not shed a tear. That principal was the worst, and whoever takes over Sunnydale High, I hope will be better than Snyder. I'm hoping next season Buffy doesn't have to deal with evil principals. I don't know who the new monster will be, but at least she'll be in university, where maybe it'll be an evil dean or an evil head of admissions or something. Who knows? I was very worried for Buffy when she decides to let Angel drink her blood, because we know this Slayer blood is supposed to just be irresistible, like uncontrollable for a vampire, and that's what Angel is. And there wasn't many other options. They had no idea where Faith was. Obviously, he's not doing well, and the only cure is Slayer blood. Things are not looking good for Buffy, but then it seemed like she was able to get some of his strength as she crushed that helmet and was kicking the table away, and he also seemed to be stronger after. I'm guessing there's something in Slayer blood that makes the vampire stronger, and that's probably also why they actively seek it out. I was very worried Angel was not going to be able to stop. He was just going to lose control, basically, and drain all the blood out of Buffy and accidentally kill her, which I feel like would be his worst nightmare. Would be a horrible way to end the show, but it was just such an intense moment, because you never know what's going to happen, and we know it doesn't turn her into a vampire, but still, it's literally him feeding off her neck, and that's something he was very against. this entire time. So he broke that boundary, and we also obviously saw Buffy break her boundary of saying, I'm not going to kill a human, when she goes and makes a conscious choice to go kill Faith, who doesn't end up dying, but still in her mind the deed was done. She had killed her, and that was the end of it. I was a little frustrated as a viewer when they cut to that line of Buffy in the library and that's the plan, and they don't tell us what the plan is. Obviously, I'm like, come on, it's how many episodes have we been trying to figure out a way to take this mayor down and to stop the ascension, and now you're not telling us what that is. You're going to make us wait even longer. And obviously it was a great plan, and everybody was involved, which was just, I think, another continuation of the prom episode where everybody is celebrating Buffy for saving their butts. And this time the entire senior graduating class decides to help out, become involved. I don't know what their pitch was to these students to get them on board, but obviously they know that supernatural things happen in Sunnydale, and them saying, hey, the mayor is evil and it's going to turn into a giant demon at graduation, they were probably like, okay, we should probably, do something to stop that from happening. And everybody rips off their gowns and has got weapons left, right, and center, and it was like an orchestra basically, as Xander's like, the flame line go, and then he's got the bow and arrows, and everybody's got these little pockets of their teams and battling the vampires and battling the mayor, and it was just so well done. I really thought that was cool to have like this epic battle between the mayor, good and evil, basically battling it out. Some students unfortunately didn't make it, but I feel like their chances of survival were much better with, strength in numbers. Everybody was involved in trying to take the mayor down. I was very worried. I was like, I don't know what Buffy has planned. I don't know how her and the gang are going to be able to stop the mayor. We know there was the solar eclipse as well, so it was like, great, now vampires are going to be out in the middle of the day, which meant Angel could come. It sounds like Wesley will be leaving the country now, but at least he showed up, in the final hour to help out, and Buffy was just like, okay, it's a start. Like, I wish she would have been more on board this entire time, obviously, but, better late than never. Only in Sunnydale would your high school graduation involve, secret weapons under your graduation robe and waiting for the signal to attack, basically, and just the transformation of the mayor into this like snake-like demon. I don't know if they ever found out what that name of that demon would be. I guess it doesn't matter now because he's gone. And it's this giant snake, and that explains why Xander had to, fold out 3 pages of the book, because I imagine it was this long drawing of a snake or whatever reptile creature that thing was supposed to be. It seemed extra cruel to make the class sit through his boring graduation speech before deciding to try and eat them all. It's like, okay, you know what you're here to do. Why are you giving them a speech about their future when you know you're probably going to kill most of them in a very short... It just seemed like unnecessary cruel to taunt them, to dangle the carrot of like, well, you've graduated now, like all your hard work paid off. Just kidding, I'm a demon monster and I'm going to ruin your life. I kind of wish the season would have ended with the prom episode. It was just such a nice way to wrap things up, and although I did enjoy this epic battle and the blowing things up and the flamethrowers and taking on these vampires, and now we've seen that more people have had supernatural experiences or battling them, because now the entire high school graduating class basically has seen a vampire in person and or fought them and tried to take them out. So the group of people who are aware of these things is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I don't know if that means people will start trying to protect Sunnydale on their own, not necessarily become full-on vampire slayers, but maybe be a little bit more watchful and try and protect the city more. I'm not too sure. I think it would be hard to go back to, regular life after you spend your high school graduation battling vampires, but obviously Sunnydale is not a regular place. And Willow's going around getting her yearbook signed and all of these things. Then we just have that last shot of the scorched yearbook and the future is yours. Well, it is now for those that made it. I wonder if Anya would have stayed if she knew that this was their plan, if she would have helped them fight. Amy is still a rat. I thought maybe she would come back and use her witch powers to help them battle this. That didn't happen. Overall, I thought it was a great episode. Definitely a bittersweet end to the end of the season, just because I really loved this season. I hope next season will be just as good, if not better. This season was amazing. So many good episodes, so many cool storylines. I'm really enjoying it. I can't wait to see what's going to happen next to Buffy and the gang. I hope everybody is back next season, with the exception of, I don't know if Angel will be around. I don't know if Wesley will be around. I'm nervous to find out who the new bad guy will be. Maybe Buffy will have a new love interest, if Angel's gone, if she will try and track him down, if he will show up in some episodes at some point. I hope so, because like I said, I feel like they'll just be an Angel-sized hole basically in the show and in Buffy's life. I'm curious to see what Xander will be up to, Cordelia, everybody, where their storylines are going to be, what Oz is going to be doing. I feel like I will definitely be nostalgia for the days at Sunnydale High now that everybody is moving on, and I'm glad they're doing that. I know some shows, they keep it going forever and the students never age, or they never talk about what grade they're in, and then you're in like season 9 and they're still in high school. So I'm glad they're progressing them along like they normally would in real life. But thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. This show has been amazing. The fans have been amazing. So thank you so much for including me in this Buffyverse and letting me experience this for the first time. And I'm so glad I discovered the show, and it's crazy to think I'm starting season 4 soon. I feel like I just started yesterday, but it's been amazing just to watch Buffy and everybody and the journey and how far they've come, and I'm just can't wait to continue that. So thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Oh, that looks horrible and infected. I'm chalking this up to fever dreams. Yeah, they're like dream walking together. Powder like it's 1999. Does he have a rare chickpea allergy? Do we have a volcano on hand? Killer attack of the sneeze. Oh god. Why are they packing up the library? Caps off, swords out, let's get this done. I love a good flamethrower. Unless you're eaten by the mayor.